a very special episode of Q&A Monday, guys.
On Thanksgiving week, y'all.
Thanksgiving week. So we decided that we want to give thanks to our beautiful cat community for those of you guys that, like, you guys are always so awesome and faithful and lovely and comforting to us. And we just have like a lot of really awesome stuff.
Robin Taylor.
We have a lot of really awesome stuff in our house. So what we want to do is like give away some of that stuff. So tonight, guys,
season, right?
Tonight we're giving away, and I'll show it again after more people show up. But
that's what the tonight is down here.
Tonight we're giving away a batch of small batch freeze-dried food for cats, chicken flavored.
Look at that.
Really
Everyone's
awesome.
Favorite.
For those of you guys that haven't joined us on any of the other platforms, tonight's the first night we're actually announcing it, but we're very excited because we are, maybe I'll just put this right here. So
what's shaking, bacon? Hey, Mr. Milligan.
Hello, Mr.
Good
Milligan.
To see you. I hope you're feeling better.
We are going to finally bring the presentation that we have been presenting at in-person events this entire year, including internationally in Spain to veterinarians and vet techs on how to transition cats to a better diet. Because the number one reason that we hear every day, all day long, from cat parents when it comes to switching your cat's diet is, my cat's picky. We all know that. Cats can be finicky. My cat won't eat anything else. My cat gets sick anytime I try to feed him something different. There's multiple, if you've ever said those things or thought those things, like we have, then we are here to show you guys the one ingredient that you already have, every single cat parent already has, in order to successfully transition your cat to a diet that will help them live the long and healthy and happy lives that they deserve. So that's going to be on December 9th at 3 p.m. Pacific time. That's 6 p.m. Eastern. Super excited about it. We're going to bring the same presentation that we've been bringing to you guys free online right here on YouTube and Facebook. We'll have some kind of like if you need a reminder, we'll have some kind of like text where you can shoot us a text or maybe an email so that you can get reminded. We're working on it right now, but it's about 2 weeks from tomorrow. I think that is 2 weeks from tomorrow. How is it the end of December? How is it the end of 2020?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea, but
I love it. Robin already has hashtag small batch. Marilyn is here.
That's right.
She's got small batch.
To enter the giveaway, to enter the Q&A giveaway tonight, and there's going to be more and more of these guys, but to enter the Q&A giveaway tonight, just you'll see on the ticker here, just comment hashtag small batch because it's small batch.
And Amber, I have to apologize. She said, "Hi, ladies. Cricket is watching you guys on the TV on YouTube. I love you, Cricket." I have to apologize that we can only ship within the U.S. on this one.
Yeah,
because
we'll go broke.
Because shipping.
Yeah, because shipping.
Yeah.
And like shipping, especially food or any of the things that we're going to be giving away, it's so hard to get into a different country without like lots of stuff. So
I'm guessing you're not
US only, sorry.
Doritos. No, sir, we are not. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Lori. Lori's kitties love Christine. Many people give up too fast on helping their cats eat healthier food.
It's true.
Laura, you're correct. Moon Mojo in the house, the one and only Laura Lee.
Hello, Laura Lee.
I love you so much.
So we're here for Q&A Monday. If you guys have questions, start dropping them.
Yeah, put a hashtag. Does there have to be a hashtag?
Yeah, it does. It has to be hashtag small batch all together.
All one word.
Because we're using
just like we're using
a program, right? So we're using a program that like does that for us. Yep. So it like when you type it in like it is here, hashtag small batch, then that's when they recognize it and you get pulled into the
wheel of winners.
Into the
wheel.
Yes,
like Dana Newfield just did. Hey, Dana.
Hey, Dana.
How are you? Yes. And Sissy dropped it in the comments as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm so excited, you guys.
Yep. All right. So many of you guys. Okay. So, but tonight is not just about giving stuff away or announcing that we're going to be bringing this awesome presentation to you. It is also about answering your questions. Yeah. So if you guys have questions, then drop them like they're hot. And if you don't, then we'll sit here and drink wine.
I have a question.
Oh, she has tequila.
I have a question
tonight.
A little blanco. Neat. A little blanco tequila. Looks like a little swig of ice water.
Yeah.
But it's
Sissy's
not.
reaching out. She's like, can I have a sip of that, please?
Sissy, this is so good. I made the mistake. So you guys, while we wait, and I do have a question. Sissy, I have to tell you. So we have beautiful neighbors. Yes, I have a question for everyone. We have beautiful neighbors, and for the longest time, they've been saying we need to do a tequila tasting.
Oh, I mean, I'm talking 2 years. They've been saying we need to do a tequila tasting.
So finally, we locked it in for this past Saturday. And so I was like, I want to get a couple different tequilas to bring as well.
And we're not tequila drinkers, like a regular.
And no joke, I walk into the liquor store to look for tequilas, and I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm not a tequila drinker. And D, you're 50 Rugrat?
No way.
I love you on YouTube. And they were doing a tequila tasting for this little Blanco baby right here. And I said, that'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Okay, now go ahead with your question.
My question is, was anyone here from Instagram? Because there was a moment that happened that has never happened before. Anyone from Instagram where Madison was sitting on my lap and Annie Banani Bow Olivia jumped up on Jay's chair and was sitting there. And understand, these girls,
they were like nose to nose, like
so
this.
Exciting.
No anything. They were just looking at each other.
Usually Annie is our wildcat. She'll do this weird, like, coming up on you. She's coming in hot. And Madison will do this little low growl, like,
Amber was there. She said that was an amazing moment.
Wasn't it amazing? What an amazing moment.
Yeah. Michelle said, I have a 3-year-old that will not let us hold her. Can't get her to a vet. Any suggestions? Okay. So this is a really great question. Michelle, thank you so much for asking that, because so many of us have been through that. First of all, when it comes to just holding your cats, we have to respect their space. When it comes to holding our cats, some cats don't like to be held. I am one of those cats, right? I don't like to be held. I feel confined. And imagine if it was somebody that's 12 sizes your size, that's trying to just like hold you, and when you have a bubble space, right? So some cats have a bubble space and they don't want to be held. A lot of cats, actually. We don't have a lot of cats that like to be held until they're asking us to hold them, right? Like Friday.
But we do I do practice pickups all the time. Just to hold them. Jack is the squirreliest of them all.
Right.
So
it's like positive. It's a desensitization. I said it wrong. Did I say it right?
No, you didn't. You've been saying it right so well, so often.
It's been a while since I've even said it.
Yeah, that was
desensitization.
That was it.
Was that it?
Yeah, I mean
desensitization.
Yes.
No, or desensitization. No. Anyway, where we desensitize our cats from the things that they don't like. Right.
The fact of the matter is, there's going to come a point where we're going to need to pick up our cats and go. At some point, I'm not trying to be an alarmist, but like whether it's, I remember with Pooh Bear, he had an emergency visit, we had to go. With Madison, emergency visit, we've got to go.
Yeah. Usually in those cases, they're actually just fine because they know they need help. So those are a lot easier. But if we need to get our cat to the vet for a checkup, or we need to get our cat to the vet for a dental or something like that, there are many other things that we can do besides just holding them. You can hold them and then reinforce that with a treat, love, things that like they really like, to help desensitize them to like, oh, being held actually means I get something good, right? You can do that. But when it comes to getting to them to the vet, one of the best things that we can do is get a carrier that is comfortable and that we leave out and put their scent in it, right? So you can start by scent swapping with this carrier. So said carrier we just got some new ones. They're still in the garage. We haven't done this yet. But for these, bring in the carrier, take a clean sock, put it over your hand, wipe down their friendly pheromones, which is where their whiskers are and their head is, right? Which is why they mark everything, rubbing their faces. And then rub down that carrier. So they're instantly going to be like, oh, this is not foreign object. This smells like me. And then you can put their favorite blankets in them. Every time they get in it, you can treat them with it. You can put their favorite toys in there, whatever that is. You want to get them used to that carrier so that we can then start to desensitize them to car trips, right? So if this is not an emergency, I'm guessing it's not because you're here on YouTube. But if it's not an emergency, then we can start to desensitize them, put them in the car, take them around the block, bring them home. Again, follow it up with something awesome and a treat, something that they feel is exciting about. Okay, like just like being held, being in my carrier or being in the car is a good experience. And then that's how we can get them to the vet or wherever we need to take them.
I just have to say that Annie wouldn't use the litter box, and then Maddie is using the litter box. And
of course, we're sitting next to a litter box.
I love it so much. Okay. Follow-up question was, Jolene was basically asking, can you train a cat to be a lap cat? Short answer is no. You have to train, you let a cat know that your lap is a safe place if they so choose to sit on it. But it is.
Many will.
Yes. I mean, with Madison, I think it took a long time. Jack is really weird about it. You cannot pick up Jack. Marilyn, you'll get a kick out of that. He's such a squirrely dude, man. And he's so strong. So if you try to pick him up, he's just immediately all like, but he will, if he has his moment, he will come and he'll check it out. And then he will, come sit on you for a little while.
Yeah.
So,
but you can, I mean, if your cat is food motivated, then you could use something like, again, hashtag small batch. If you like one of these, you can use little freeze dried treats like this. This is whole food, but you can use, whatever it is that their favorite treat is. And every time they do come close to your lap, you can put something there so that the closer they come to you, the more they're getting affiliating that with associating that with positivity. I'm just not using. I don't use my words well, hardly ever anyway. Today's extra.
I love that. Moon Mojo just said that many minutes ago. Said small batch their small batch meal bites are also great to use as treats. And I also love that so many of you guys actually got to see that moment on Instagram where Annie and Maddie were together. It was so special.
It was very special.
And Laura Lee Mumojo said, watching that video of Annie and Jack playing was so fun. We just put that in the stories. Marilyn, Cazadores tequila, the best tequila, or so.
Is that one that's one that we had on Saturday, right?
I don't know.
It sounds.
There was a tequila tasting. I don't remember anything. I'm joking. Judith said, I used to, this is great. Going back to picking up our cats. Judith, great tip here. I used to quietly count to 3 out loud before picking up Octavia, her beautiful baby, so that she knew it was coming.
That is very
smart. She had back issues. So
Linda Hall, the cat behaviorist, says this too, right? Like using word association. So whatever it is, if you do that consistently, if it's 1, 2, 3, or I'm going to pick you up now, or whatever that is that you do, you can say whatever works. Just say something lovingly, obviously. But when you say something and you consistently do that, then our cats will know what's coming. And that's beautiful. Thank you, Judith.
Nicole said, I messaged you about Honey Bear. I love that name. He's an indoor cat. How could he get allergies? What's interesting is that a lot of cats can develop, it could be an environmental allergy. It could be a food allergy.
That's it.
Or sensitivity. Actually, I think allergies are a strong word. Oftentimes it depends on what the symptoms are, right? But sensitivities can be kind of common. It's something that we really love. We work with Pet Medalla. They do a feline hair and saliva test kit, which we carry in our shop. We just did one of these on Jack because he broke out in a weird rash. And we were like, what is going on? So you can test to see. And oftentimes
what the allergies are for. Or
what?
What the allergy is, right? So so let's talk about an allergy. An allergy is defined medically as the overreaction of the immune system, right? So indoor, outdoor, doesn't matter. You can also get allergies, right? Like we have never had allergies here in Las Vegas until this summer. And then all of a sudden we're both like, our eyes are watering, our noses are running, and we're like, what is going on? We didn't feel sick.
We started taking nettles. We were fine.
Right? Started taking nettles. There's lots of like herbs that we can use that really help. Nettles are also really great for cats. And you could use the same thing as your cat if they are sensitive to the environment, right? Like if it's something in the environment, if it's in the food, this is a different story, right? So if when it comes to, and you often see this with the symptoms alone, right? Like runny eyes and things like that can be food, but usually it's more environmental versus like digestive type of allergy upsets can be food, but sometimes like a breakout like Jack had could also be like a skin issue, can be food or environmental, right? So so yes, testing, they are some of our favorite veterinarians like Dr. Katie Woodley says test, don't guess. We want to test all day long if we think our cats have some kind of allergy or they're up, you know, they are having some kind of outbreak, then test it. But when it comes to food specifically, before we had these resources, before we had the resources of testing, what we did was, if we were pretty sure that is the elimination diet, right? Like, so typically when it comes to cats, what we have found is that when it comes to a food allergy, it's either these like high, you know, like corn, wheat, soy, like the stuff that they should not have in their diet anyway, if they're fed a highly processed kibble diet, commercially processed kibble diet. It's usually those like filler ingredients that can cause this, or it's a protein, right? And so if your cat is fed fish or chicken specifically over a prolonged period of time, they often will develop a sensitivity, which a vet would call an allergy, but a sensitivity to said protein, right? And those are high allergenic, meaning they're high inflammatory foods in these, especially ultra processed foods. So what we did with our Pooh Bear when we found this, when we saw this, and the vet said steroids and, you know, go all the.
He had a more complicated issue. He had an autoimmune disease, but there was definitely a food component.
Right.
So we eliminated fish. And when you
eliminate fish was in every food he ate.
Right. When you eliminate fish or chicken, if it's one of those, and there's one other one that I know is pretty common. I can't think of it right now, but you'll find out that if you're feeding canned foods or even dry foods, that though chicken and fish, a byproduct or a broth or some component of fish or chicken are in most rabbit, beef,
ultra processed, commercially
recipes.
Prepared.
Yeah.
Commercial raw food, or right, not raw foods.
But Nicole, also, I know that we're spending a lot of time on this, but also it could be an environmental allergy, especially if it's something that just came up. Like, did you start lighting candles because it's the holiday season? Have you started using a new cleaner in the house?
Yep.
What are the, you know, so
actually indoor chemicals that we use in our home are one of the number one triggers for allergies in cats. That's a good point. Yeah.
Alexandria said, I know vet ones.
Also environmental.
Yeah. Environmental allergies. I know. Also, think about it like this. Like, we realized
we could talk about this for a long time. This is the big one.
This is the first year that we've had allergies. And it's when we started opening up the windows and it's like, oh my God, it's getting so beautiful out at night. We want to sleep with the windows open. We wake up and our eyes are crusted over. We're super congested. We feel like crap. And it's like, and then Jack starts sneezing and this is going on. It's allergies. So, you know, is it just like open window season?
Is it pollen or is it the plug-in, the Febreze plug-in that you're using? Right.
Sissy,
like there's so much
Sissy here in the background.
She's like, good Lord.
She's like, how long can they talk?
How long can
Alexandria said,
DM us or shoot us a text message or email. We would love to talk to you more
forever about this.
Yeah.
Alexandria said, I know vets want to do vaccines every year, but I know better. Thanks to you ladies. What are your thoughts on how often to titer since it's expensive? Indoor only cats. This is a great question because I know that in a lot of states, you know, they'll say, well, they need to do the rabies vaccine every year. Hopefully you're already in a place where your veterinarians understand that at least you want to wait 3 years and do the non-adjuvanted rabies vaccine because that's law, right? That's law. However, for our indoor cats, we live in a state where it's required every year. We have never once had, I'm saying it right here, never once had the rabies police come to our house. We have indoor only cats with a patio that is secure.
It's not required every year here.
It is?
No, it's not. It's not.
What is the requirement?
It's required.
In Clark County, what is it?
It's required that they have the rabies vaccine.
Right, but what is the?
There's no. I don't know. Now I want to look it up. Now I think I'm wrong. I feel like I was like,
look it up for the nesters. It was they needed a current rabies vaccine.
Oh.
And the current rabies vaccine was within 12 months, and they bumped it to 18 months for certain situations. Because most vets will not give any vaccine, and no vet should give any vaccine to any cat if they are ill, which is why there was that clause for our county. But it's all different everywhere. my recommendation is to communicate with your veterinarian, let them know what's going on, understand that the science that is out there about these vaccines shows that we are over vaccinating our cats and it is causing certain issues. So for us, we titer test when necessary.
Right.
For example,
because they are really expensive. So if it's,
yes,
for example, Annie
we haven't had to titer test our other babies because we're working with our veterinarian, but for Annie, she came to us. She was not spayed. She was dumped on the side of the road. She was about 7 months old.
She had a
was
collar
going
on.
into heat. She had a collar on. We would think
all signs said, she's not spayed. She's probably not vaccinated, because
exactly
usually they do it all at the same time. Right.
Our veterinarian said, if she's not spayed, she's not vaccinated. So let's go ahead and just do it all at once.
And we said,
First of all, we don't like doing anesthesia and vaccines at the same time. So we're not going to just knock it all out in one visit, even though I know that's convenient. Secondly, we don't know her background. And we have lived through the heartbreak of accidentally over vaccinating one of our own cats, which led to an autoimmune disease. So we insisted,
in a short lifespan,
that we get a titer test. And they said, well, there's no point because the law won't recognize it. And we said, that actually isn't what matters to us right now. So we insisted, and it took a bit of time because the first time they couldn't get the blood
because
drawn,
they had never listened. We love our veterinarian so much. She
amazing.
Is conventional, but she is feline only, and she is very open-minded to like, what do you want to do with your cat? I am here for that. And when we said we want a titer test, she's like, I've never done a titer test. Let me check with the lab, and I have to sign up for it, and I have to do it. But she did all that stuff. She did all the stuff so that we could have this titer test that she was pretty sure wasn't going to be necessary anyway, and it was going to cost us like $400 or something. It was going to be an expensive lesson for us. And turns out when she called us after Annie got titer tested,
she was like, girls,
for rabies,
I have the results.
And you were right.
And she said, I would feel comfortable clearing her to fly internationally. Her titer is off the chart. So either she has rabies or she has been vaccinated.
Clearly she did not have rabies.
No.
But or she has been vaccinated, maybe multiply, right? Like, but definitely with a live vaccine.
But with titers, it's like,
had we done that, guys, we could have ended up with another, like, that is our cats are our best teachers. And one of the things that Pooh Bear taught us
before he sent us Annie,
before Annie, was exactly that. We knew that he had been vaccinated, but we didn't have any records on him. We didn't, because he came from like a family member. And so we didn't have anything, and she didn't have anything. So it wasn't that important, right? At the time. So we were like, no, go ahead. It was an emergency situation because he was violent.
They're like, we have no records. We have to vaccinate him before we can treat him.
And we're like, okay, well, vaccinate him and treat him. Do whatever. And we didn't know any better.
We didn't know that you should never vaccinate an injured or ill cat.
Yeah.
We didn't know that is protocol. Like that is, and I understand that, but that is something that should never be done.
Right.
And once we know better, we do better. Mr. Milligan said, had Nikki on open farm while I was in Tahoe. Give me back the last 3 days of that trip. Tolerated the beef
about that on Friday night.
He got really sick. Tolerated the beef, not really loving it. Hates the chicken. I know it's of better quality than his Maruva and Nulo, but not going to force it on him. Don't. Do you think maybe small batch might prove more successful? It's possible. It's weird with our cats. Our cats honestly, our cats are not like, we want small batch only as a meal, but they love it as a food topper. So if we're trying to get them to eat something better, it's a win. But as their only meal, they want something else. Right.
I mean, we could work on that.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
But
we could, yeah.
But
I mean, Friday is.
But what they're already eating is so good for them.
But small batch is
several
great.
Different. But small batch, they get small batch. We have like another whole bag of small batch that we are giving them as food toppers or mixing it in with the other foods. Or sometimes we just put it out and they're like, oh yeah, fun, something different. And they eat it. Like, so we try to give them as much variety as possible, but they are stuck to their, like, for their big meals every day, they're stuck to that. And then anything else we have to mix in with it. That's what we do.
There's such a handful. Robin,
they're awesome.
said, my four love my lap. 3 are here now. You're so
spoiled. I know.
Robin Taylor has
one day
4
you're
ginger
gonna come
siblings.
over and I'm just gonna lay on your lap or I'm going to come over to your place and I'm going to lay on your lap with the kitties. They probably would be like, what is that weird human?
That is my spot.
And I'm going to purr.
Nicole said, okay, we're changing the dry food, hopefully pending Amazon tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Okay. Dee said, Ratatouille is a major DoorDasher, but guess who's in right now while I get DoorDasher? Ratatouille's being a good boy.
I love Ratatouille.
Jolene said,
I just so many of our VIPs. Guys, I'm going to, I want to post in our private group tomorrow, but very excited about getting together with you guys on Zoom because we missed last month.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about getting together with you guys on Zoom.
We are over time, but I want to run through these real quick. Jolene said, I just moved into my house and my cat gained weight when renting room, and now she has a whole house to run around. Can she lose that weight? The food is on a schedule. You know, Jolene.
Yes. Count calories. It's the same with
activity too.
Calories and exercise, right? Like make sure you're doing that. Absolutely.
And
if a cat is sensitive to chicken, you're on it. If a cat is sensitive to chicken, should duck and turkey also be eliminated? No, right?
Those are separate. Poultry, yes, they're all birds. Get it? Right. But chicken is an overused protein.
It's
they actually say that, you know, like duck is more of a novel protein. It's not as common. Turkey is more common, but they are completely separate nutritional profiles.
Right. So not necessarily. I'm not saying no, not at all, but not necessarily. You can absolutely test different proteins in the bird family.
Anytime you get here, Jay, you are welcome to Robin's lap. You stop it. Tanya, I love you so much. Amber said Cricket was vaccinated upon the insistence of her vet while recovering from refeeding syndrome. In the moment, it didn't occur to me to question it. So true. When you know better, you do better, Amber. It's
so many lessons we learned from our babes.
You guys are all so big a part of our community, but our motto is learn, share, grow. And I love it when we all do that as a community. Yep. And sometimes it's our most painful moments that we learn the most from. And our cats are always our best teachers. You guys, it's time for a giveaway.
Yes, they are.
Our first giveaway on Thanksgiving week. This is so exciting.
If you're just jumping in and you have not entered the giveaway yet, go ahead and put in the comments.
Ooh, we have 18.
Hashtag small batch so that you can be entered into the giveaway, the Q&A giveaway, which we're doing now. We're going to start doing literally every
Q&A Monday.
Every Q&A, because we have so much stuff that we're like, what do we do? Let's give it away to our peoples. Let's share it. Let's share it. And you know what? In the giving of thanks that we are
giving and the receiving
and the giving
and that receiving and
the giving.
It's
okay, friends reference. But we are going to give away this bag to one of you guys. We have 20 entries right now. So let's get started. 21 anymore. We got 22. We got 22. Any 22? For a lucky 22. Put in hashtag small batch in the comments.
Oh, Tracy said I entered, but I'm
Let's go. Let's go. All right. And we got 22. And the winner goes to Alexandria! Congratulations, Alexandria! You win a free bag of small batch Three Stripes meal bites, chicken flavored, for cats.
Girl, will you send us your best mailing address? Just shoot us a DM with your best mailing address. Did you see that two crazy cat ladies showed up in there because Sissy was sharing the hashtag?
Oh, oops! I was like, for a second, I was like, wait a second.
Wait a minute. No, we would have redrawn. Alexandria, I'm so excited for you and your baby.
Yes, congratulations, Alexandria. Shoot us an email or a text with your mailing address, and we will get this out to you ASAP. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on Q&A giveaway, which is now our new thing. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Q&A giveaway. Hey, don't forget,
we have an awesome podcast this Wednesday on Thanksgiving Eve with the one and only Dr. Amaya Espindola. Whom we had the pleasure. Spain. We've loved her for a long time. We've worked with her before. She's an incredible human being.
We've gone live with her years ago.
Yes, but we got to meet her and hug her face off in Spain. And I'm so excited for this podcast on Wednesday. So I
Yeah,
hope you guys
and we're
can
going to be
join us.
talking about sound therapy for
Oh.
cats, which
Was
many
a
of you
big deal
guys,
for us with Maddie.
it has been a huge deal for us. Sound therapy for myself is also
Yeah.
a thing. So we're very excited to talk to her, dig deep into what she knows, and share it with you guys. So join us on
She's beautiful.
Wednesday.
She has an amazing accent too. So come.
She does. 5 p.m. Pacific time. That's not 6 p.m. That's 8 p.m. Eastern for our podcast Back in the Closet. And then don't forget December 9th. You'll hear more about it.
Operation
We love you guys so
Presentation.
much.
Happy Thanksgiving. you
Happy
guys.
Thanksgiving.
Hopefully see you on Wednesday.